Hello everyone, my name is Brax, and recently it has come to my attention that I have surpassed 200 subscribers. Now, I know looking at other YouTubers like PewDiePie, MrBeast, so on and so forth, that 200 may not seem like a lot to you. Well, get 200 subscribers yourselves. It means so much to me. So I brainstormed, should I do a thing for it? Fuck it, I will. I will do something for it. Now, what should I do? How can I surpass my best video game of every year of my life video? How about I just rank every video game that I own? I think that'll do. Now, I'm pretty loose on what I mean by own, like not physical copies, just kind of I've bought it or I have access to it. I can I include some of the Mario games on this because my mom has an NES. It's my mom's NES, but I grew up playing it. My uncle, he had an N64. I included the games from that on here. So pretty loose. I don't have to have a physical copy. I don't have to currently own it. I have to have owned it for a considerable period of time. It's kind of confusing, but I think how I decided to do it is fair. So we're just going to jump right into it. I tried doing it in alphabetical order, sort of. You can see that I tried to. It's annoyingly so. And also, I'm sure that some games have slipped through the cracks. I'm certain that there are games that I totally forgot about. Hell, I started recording this video. Before this. I started recording it, and then I realized, oh my god, I did not include Halo on this. I was like a minute into my recording. So I just flashing colors to get the kids to pay attention. So I stopped recording. I was a minute in, added Halo, and as I was adding Halo, I was like, oh my god, there are more games I didn't put on. So I think I'm good. Again, I'm sure that there are some games I forgot about, but you know what? Forget about it. Let's just go. This will be fun. I'll try to make it fun. Let's just start off with what's at the top left of the top left of the list. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. We are starting off strong on this. I am putting Cyberpunk in S tier. Come on, move. There we go. S tier. I fucking love it. So much fun. Great story. Great characters. Great gameplay. Great leveling system. So much fun. Yeah, it was a little shaky when it first came out, but trust me, it's fixed now. Trust, please. Bloodwash by Puppet Combo. They are titans of the horror industry right now. I have it. I haven't played it. Let's talk about the rankings real quick because I forgot to go over it. S tier, obviously. S, A, B, C, D, F, and then haven't played. There are a couple games that I just haven't played. I've bought them, haven't played them yet. They're in line. I promise I'm not just going to let them sit forever. But yeah, Bloodwash is one of them. It was on sale. I got it for like $2. I'm going to play it, and I'll record it. I'll make a game. I'll record it. I'll make a video out of it. Alright, AEW Fight Forever. This game is not awful. It's AEW's first console game, first big game, and I like AEW. The internet wrestling community is one of the most toxic communities there is. Either you like AEW and hate WWE, or you like WWE and hate AEW, and they literally will not allow an in-between. I think that's bullshit. I like AEW, I like WWE, I like TNA, I like New Japan. I like these companies. And I like AEW, but this game, because it's their first, because they're still finding their footing, and because it just flat out can't compare to the WWE 2K games, I'm putting it in C tier. It's not bad. It's really not bad. But like I said, it just can't compare. Next, we got Crash Bandicoot. The picture I'm using is the Crash Bandicoot from PlayStation 1, but I'm using this as an all-encompassing thing for the Crash Bandicoot remake, the trilogy remake, which I put into a B tier. Like, Crash Bandicoot, those little 3D platformer things are just not my cup of tea. But it's good. It's good. All right. Next we got Blasphemous, which I'm putting in B tier. It's not bad. It's basically a Dark Souls platformer, which, yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. It's a Souls-like game. That's the genre. That's the genre name. But it's good. It's good. I'd recommend it. Titanfall 2, holy fucking shit, S tier. I fucking love Titanfall 2. I've been playing it like on and off and on for like a couple years now, but really I've gotten into that kick of like finally getting super into it, and holy moly, it's great. It's fucking great. Beat Saber. I don't have a VR anymore, but from what I've played from it, Beat Saber is fun. It's not the greatest game of all time, but you know, it's a lot of fun. You find the song you like, go to town. It's fun. All right, we are starting off with the first in the Call of Duty line. I'm gonna try to rapid fire the Call of Duty. Call of Duty 1, you can't really judge it fairly because it's the first. I find it very hard to judge the first game in a series because it can't compare to the rest of them. So I'll put it in B tier just out of fairness. Call of Duty 2, B tier for the same. Oh, 3. This is 3. I don't have Call of Duty 2. I own Call of Duty 3. 3, it's good, but at that point in Call of Duty 3, we're kind of tired of World War II. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, S tier. Oh my god, improved on everything, really made it modern. Multiplayer was unbelievable. Modern Warfare 2, S tier, but above Modern Warfare 1. It's just better in every aspect. Modern Warfare 3, a lot of people seem to not really like it, but I do. I think Modern Warfare 3 is great. Not S tier, not B tier. We'll put it in A tier. A tier. World at War, S tier. What do I even need to say? It introduced zombies to us. It was Treyarch's first go at a Call of Duty game. It's the first, technically, in the Black Ops storyline. What's not to love? Black Ops, S tier. Amazing story. Zombies got improved. Multiplayer got improved. Fucking love it. I love the point system where you have to buy attachments, buy kill streaks. Love it. I think they should bring that back, but they never will. Black Ops 2, fucking top of the line, S tier, better than all these games. For it takes everything Black Ops did and improved on it in every aspect. Zombies is a little iffy, a little bit, but still great overall. Like, it has the worst zombies map in Call of Duty on Die Rise. I don't like it. Black Ops 3. It's really not great, but it's not awful. Like, we were a little harsh on it for its campaign. Campaign isn't bad. Zombies is great. Best zombies of the series. It's still unmatched in zombies, but I will just put it top of the line B tier. Black Ops 4 also got shat on a little bit because it has no story mode. It was the first. It was Warzone before Warzone. It's a battle royale game, but still, it's not bad. Like, I think Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout is better than Warzone. That's probably controversial, but I don't give a shit. I'll put it right behind Black Ops 3 in B tier because, like I said, it's not bad. Cold War, that's getting an A tier, top of the line A tier. Fucking love its multiplayer. It's some of the most fun I've ever had playing multiplayer. Zombies wasn't that great. Campaign was excellent. Really brought in, like, it really felt like I was playing a sequel, a true sequel to the original Black Ops. It was great. Advanced Warfare, campaign great. I like the zombies. Multiplayer is good, but it really gets docked points because of loot boxes. Oh my god. Top of the line B tier. Not gonna go any higher. Ghosts, I think, is underrated. Like, obviously, there's the whole dog models joke and whatnot. Multiplayer, it's iffy. I'll put it in. I'll sandwich it between Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 in B tier. Call of Duty World War II, I think, is also one that is underrated. Zombies was fun. Multiplayer was fun. Campaign was excellent. One of the best campaigns. I'll go I'll put it above Modern Warfare 3. I'm not scared to do that. Actually, I am scared to do that behind Modern Warfare 3. Infinite Warfare. Talk about controversial. Still the most disliked Call of Duty trailer, I think. It was one of the most disliked videos of all time when it first came out. But I'm going to go easy on it. I'm going to give it grace. I'm going to say we all went too hard on it. And I'm just going to put it in C tier. It's not the worst thing ever made. Zombies was fun. Multiplayer was whatever. Campaign was actually pretty neat. But come on, guys. We were too hard on this. Let's be real. Modern Warfare 2019. We're back, baby. That's what everyone was saying when this game came out. We are back. We are so back. Call of Duty is back. But this is the flashpoint of when Call of Duty started to be really shit, with like Warzone being so fucking big in size. Like Black Ops 6 is going to be 300 gigabytes. I hope you guys are fucking ready for that. I'll put it in A tier for what it was. It was good. Modern Warfare 2 2022, it'll go in B tier. Fuck, man, I'm putting it behind Ghosts, man. I think Ghosts is better than Modern Warfare 2 2022. Modern Warfare 2 2022, it was fine. I remember being stoked on the campaign. I thought the campaign was so cool. But then I kind of replayed it. I was like, this is clearly just trying to sell you on Warzone. Okay. This is probably going to be the most controversial placement on this list. Modern Warfare 3 2023 is worse than Infinite Warfare. It's in D tier. It's not a game that makes me want to blow my brains out or anything like that, but it just isn't good. The campaign is only 2 hours long, 2 or 3, depending on how you play it. Multiplayer, it is literally... For years, the complaint that I always shrugged off was, "Oh, Call of Duty is the same game every year." I'm like, fuck you, man. No, it's not. It's different from year to year. Modern Warfare 3 is literally the exact same as Modern Warfare 2. It's the same app. You pay $60, you get a new campaign, you get some new maps and whatnot, but it is the exact same thing. It's awful. It made those complaints that we all shrugged off come to life. Black Ops 6, please, please, please do not let us down. You are, I think, Call of Duty's final chance. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so moving on, we got Battlefield Bad Company, another S tier game because I think it is so fucking funny and also so fucking fun. Whew. Okay, moving on. Battlefield 4, that seems to be the most universally liked one. Liked, not loved, just liked. People think, oh yeah, Battlefield 4, yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Multiplayer, I love the, what do you call them, conquests, where it's just huge maps with a bunch of people in it. So much fun. Battlefield Hardline, I feel like, I don't know what the controversial opinion on this is. I don't know what the universal opinion on it is. But I like it. I put it in upper B tier, above Advanced Warfare. Battlefield 1, yeah, real good. Real good. That's an understatement, really. That's an S tier. Hell, I put it above Bad Company. Yeah, Battlefield, oh, not above Black Ops. Well, you slow down now. Campaign was great. Multiplayer was great. The whole, we got the Seven Nation Army remix that everyone loves. Alright, moving on. We got Project Zomboid. So much fun. I put it in upper A tier, not S tier, but A tier. It's great. Zombie survival, so fun. Among Us, that's the game where, like, yeah, it's got a little bit of a cringy memes about it, fan base, whatever, but, you know, it's fun. I put it in middling. I have more fun. It's hard to rank all these because it's different kinds of fun. Among Us is fun with friends. Among Us is other games are fun with like challenges, fun with great stories. It's a little hard. All right, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Again, that's a game that is just fun. I'll put it in middling B tier. Class of '09, they go in A tier. Class of '09 and its sequel, Class of '09 Re-Up, for the exact same reason. They are fucking funny. So funny. I already said it. If you are funny, I will like you. If you're funny, I'll love you. It's very fun. I like the characters, even though you're supposed to hate them. They're entertaining, I guess. Again, very fun, very funny. Recommend it. Alright, I'm going to need to explain myself for this next one. One day, I had money burning a hole in my pocket, so I decided I was going to get a game. I was looking through what was on sale. I saw this under the indie section, or indie developers, and I'm like, oh, what's this? I look at it. I see the name. The name doesn't register on me. I'll say its name later. I check the price, 99 cents. Ooh. The art style catches my eye because it's reminiscent of 90s anime. I read the description. An ode to 90s anime with our designs, something like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it mentioned something about romance, and I'm like, oh my gosh. This is a 90s anime style dating simulator. Fuck yes. Immediately bought it. Didn't even think about it. Wasn't until it was halfway through downloading where I read the name and really comprehended it. Pantsu Hunter. Or, as in English, Panty Hunter. It is a game where you collect women's panties. I immediately played it, didn't like it. D tier, let's never talk about this ever again. Alright, Stick Fight, the game. Stick Fight, it's fun, but I think I would have more fun if I played it with friends often, which I don't have friends. I didn't have friends who have that game, so I didn't play it much. But it was fun, from what I have played. Trials HD, it's a game I haven't played in a really long time. Like, really, really long time. It was one of the first few games I got for my Xbox 360 when I was like 10 years old. So, out of fairness, I'll put it in lower B tier. Alright, starting with another big series, one that I am very fond of. Assassin's Creed, starting with the original, Assassin's Creed 1. It's one of those, it's another thing like, it's hard to judge the original. It's hard because it's the first one. You should get your mistakes out of the way in the first one, and they do. It's very repetitive. Graphics aren't great, but I can't blame it too much on that. It's fine, upper C tier, better than AEW and Infinite Warfare, but it immediately fixed all of its problems because we got an S tier game. Double S tier if I could. Wait, I could do a double S tier. Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm just keep it S tier. Very good. Story's great. Character's great. Ezio is one of my favorite assassins. And hell, it's improved on in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which I'm about halfway through right now. I'm having so much fun playing it. So much fun. So much fun. So much fun. Just, it's fun. It's fun. I like it. Assassin's Creed Revelations, haven't played yet. It's next in line, I promise. Assassin's Creed 3, I think, is the most overrated. It's not unbelievably great, as some people say. I put it in upper B tier. Still great. Oh, but back to S tier. One of my favorite games of all time, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. I'll put it behind Modern Warfare 2. Fucking amazing. Fucking don't pay attention too much to my S tier rankings, how I place them, because S tier is S tier, A tier is A tier, F tier is F tier. Just don't think about it too much. Assassin's Creed Rogue, I'll put it in lower A tier. I probably only like it more than Assassin's Creed 3 because it's kind of a copy-paste of 4 in terms of gameplay and graphics. Story's good. It leads into Assassin's Creed Unity, which I like quite a bit. I'll put it behind Rogue. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, D tier, because I don't like British people, and also because the gameplay is kind of boring. The story's not great, characters aren't likable. Assassin's Creed Origins, that also another D tier, because it is the first in the Assassin's Creed games that really bring us into the RPG. It's an RPG. We're an RPG now. We just decided, nope. We may be focusing on like broad historical land sets, but it's just an RPG. It's an RPG now. We're changing the gameplay totally. I don't like that. Odyssey, I like it more than all these other games. So D tier, upper D tier, still a D tier. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's a little out of place, but that is an F tier. Oh, so is Mirage. Oh no, Mirage is middling D tier. Valhalla is F tier because it takes everything that I've complained about for Odyssey and Origins and did it worse. Removed itself from the idea of assassins totally. It more so than Odyssey, but not as fun as Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Mirage, it brought back assassins, so that's something. It's not fun though. It's still an RPG. I don't like it. Assassin's Creed Russia, that's also going to be an F tier because it shouldn't be a platformer. Assassin's Creed it's not a platformer game. Are you guys picking up on I have no fucking idea or pre-planning for ranking these? Alright, Tomb Raider. This is the 2013 Tomb Raider, I believe. You've probably seen it under Tomb Raider, the Definitive Edition, which that's the picture I choose. It's good. It's fun. It's fun. I'll put it in middling B tier. I did not have as much fun playing it as I did Black Ops 4, so that's something to say. But again, this is all my opinion. This is all just things I like. I have no fucking critical thinking skills whatsoever. Alright, Batman Arkham Asylum. That is middling A tier. I am in the middle of playing it for the first time right now, and it is fun. It is so much fun. It is what I think of when I think of Batman. Its sequel, Assassin's Creed Arkham City, which I hear is everyone's favorite Arkham game. I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it. I'm going to beat Asylum, then I'll play City. I'm sure I'll love it. Arkham Knight, I have played before. I have beat. It's S tier. I put it above Assassin's Creed 2. It is just that good. It's so much fun. It is the Batman. It is Kevin Conroy's best performance as Batman. Rest in peace, man. You are who I think of when I think of Batman. You are the voice I hear when I read Batman comics. Just thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Alright, moving on. We got Borderlands. I'm playing it now for the first time. I'm about halfway through, I think. Maybe I'll have to double check. I put it in upper A tier. Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, haven't played them yet. They are in line. It was a sale. I got them on a sale. So I have them all. Just haven't played them all. Oh, here's another Batman game. Batman the Telltale series. I remember liking it. I'll put it in mid B tier. No particular critical thinking behind it. Anodyne, I like. Or no, I haven't played. I'm thinking of something else. I have not played. It was free. I downloaded it. I think I booted it up, but I didn't actually play it. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure if you like it, good. BioShock, that is another game I've been playing for the first time. It's good, real good. I'm putting right around Batman Arkham Asylum. BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite. I have not played. Again, it's another thing where I got the collection on a sale, so I'll get to them, and I'm sure I'll like them. Actually, Infinite might be. I hear it's controversial. Either you love it or hate it. Baldur's Gate 3. Holy fucking shit. S tier. It's the newest game to be in S tier. And it was one of those things where I saw memes about it. I saw it being talked about highly. I'm like, I got this PlayStation gift card that I haven't used yet. I'll buy it. So I bought it. And holy fucking shit. So much fun. Great characters. Great story. Love the customization. Love how D&D like it is. Fucking love it. Highly recommend. The Blair Witch video game. I am a pussy when it comes to horror. And this is good. It's not the greatest horror game I've ever played. But it's fine. So I'll put it in lower. I put it above the Call of Duties and Beat Saber and Blasphemous. Yeah, right there. Brawlhalla, I haven't played a lot of it. It's free, so it hardly counts. It's fine. There are better fighting games than this. Lower B tier. Ghost of Tsushima, goddamn, another S tier. Great. Just so great. I'll put it behind Black Ops. It's great. Trek to Yomi, I see some people talk about it in the same breaths as Ghost of Tsushima, which I get it. It's a samurai feudal Japan game. It's a platformer. Technically, sort of, you gotta play it to know what I mean. I think it's free on PlayStation Plus right now, and I think it's on Game Pass. So if you have an Xbox or PlayStation, highly recommend. Check it out. It's fun, interesting. It's black and white, which like if you have a problem with that, fuck you. Be an adult. I put it upper B tier. Pretty fun. Genshin Impact. I have not played it for a couple years now. I played it for like a week when it first came out because my friends liked it. I'm like, it's kind of boring. Then I heard like a year or two later, it got way better. So I re-downloaded it, played it again. It's about as boring. I'll put it in lower C tier. Friday the 13th the game. Oh my god. Upper A tier. Top of the line A tier. Now I know what you're thinking. Bro, Brax, it glitches. It's just the fucking Katy Perry meme. That's why you're putting it there. No, dude, it's fun. It is so much fun. It is some of the most fun I've ever had playing a video game. It fucking sucks. They had to shut down the servers. Fucking sucks we never got that Uber Jason update. Fucking sucks that it was shut down because of the fucking court battle. Oh my god. I think they came to some sort of agreement, but they came to an agreement too late. We lost a game that was so fun. So fun. Oh, it sucks. It sucks. The game's great, but the situation sucks. Alright, moving on, we got the original Final Fantasy, which I put in a middling B tier. Again, it's one of those games you can't really judge fairly because it's the first. But it's fun. It's fun. It's so much fun. Just not as fun as Final Fantasy VII, which is an S tier. Final Fantasy VII, I put it above the Battlefields, not above the Assassin's Creeds. But it's S tier is an S tier. Then there's Final Fantasy VII the remake. I kind of told myself I wouldn't include remakes of games, but the Final Fantasy VII remake is very different. It's very different from the original Final Fantasy. And it's also good. It's very good. I put it between Asylum and Battlefield 4. Alright, then we got Final Fantasy VIII, which is one of those games where I bought when it was on sale for like $2. I haven't played it yet, though. Dying Light, it's fun for a little bit, but, overrated. I put a lower B tier. What the fuck is Modern Warfare 3 doing down here? I thought I ranked you already. Okay, well, in case I haven't said it already, Modern Warfare 3 is the Modern Warfare 3 remake, remaster, no, not remaster, remake, sort of new gen Modern Warfare 3, whatever, F tier. It takes everything about the newer Call of Duty as I take. It's just awful campaign, multiplayer is boring, yada yada yada. Fucking Fortnite, which is next, is better than it. I put Fortnite in an A tier. Fuck you, Modern Warfare 3. You got the original Fallout. Again, second verse, same as the first. It's the first in a franchise, so I can't really judge it fairly, but I like it. I'll put it in around middle B tier. Fallout 2, much better. Upper B tier. I don't know if I put it above Assassin's Creed 3, but no, I put it above Assassin's Creed 3. It's fun. It's funny. Fallout is one of those games where it's like a parody of America and whatnot. A lot of fun. Fallout 3, I put it B tier 2, but above Fallout 2. It's fun, yada yada yada. I like it. It's there because I like it. Story's good. The characters are fun. There's a little side characters. The characters you really remember. Fallout New Vegas. Literally my favorite video game of all time. Top of the line, S tier. Nothing's gonna knock it down. Fallout 4, overrated. So overrated. Not bad. Just overrated. I put it above the original Call of Duties, but not above Beat Saber. Fallout 76. I was one of the poor bastards that pre-ordered this. I played it a lot during its first month of release, and I didn't like it. I re-downloaded it like a year ago to see what was up, and I still didn't like it. I had missed out on it being fixed and missed out on the community coming back, and it's I put it in C tier. Lower C tier. I just can't get behind it now. Man, I got this bit of a cough. Apex Legends. I remember playing it when it first came out, thinking this is it. This is what's gonna kill Fortnite, because Fortnite was cringe in my freshman year to me, and it didn't. It did not kill Fortnite at all. But I will put it in between Ghosts and Modern Warfare 2. It's fine. It's fun, but it's nothing to really write home about. Fall Guys. Fall Guys was a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. I don't play it often, but when I do play it, I have a lot of fun. Lower A tier. Demon Souls. This is specifically the. I've only ever played the PlayStation 5 remake of Demon Souls, and from what I hear is it was released with the same problems that the original Demon Souls was released with, which, like, how the fuck do you do that? Was it literally a copy and paste? Just clean it up a little bit? It's fine. It's fun. It's as fun as any Soulsborne game, but, it's whatever. Dark Souls, S tier. I think it literally won an award for Game of the Decade, and which I get it. It's so much fun. I've never beaten it. Call me a pussy. You'd be right. But it's whatever. Dark Souls 2, I would put it above Dark Souls 1 because again, I've never beaten it, but I've played a lot of it. It's so much fun. Dark Souls 2, I will put in, or no, 3, I mean, I will put in lower A tier just because I played it the least of any Soulsborne game. Bloodborne, it will also go in lower A tier because, again, it's fun, but I played it the least. I like Bloodborne a lot, and just above Dark Souls 3. Where am I? Holy fuck! Oh my god, I'm gonna be here for a while. All right, Elden Ring, S tier, better than the Dark Souls 2 and 1 and Bad Company. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna toss them. Duke Nukem 3D, upper A tier, a lot of fun. Goddamn you, fucking move. Dragon Quest, haven't played, but I own. DayZ, B tier, overrated, can't get into it. Detroit Become Human, great. Fucking great. I'll just toss it in A tier. For Honor, C tier. Death Stranding, A tier. God bless you, Kojima. Destiny 2, fuck you. Diablo 1, tons of fun. I'm just kidding. Diablo 1, it's dated and whatnot, but it's fine. C tier. Diablo 2, this is the remake. I've only played the remaster. I've only played the remaster. It's fine. Middling B tier. Diablo 3, it's fine. Upper B tier. Not above Fallout 2, though. Metal Gear Solid 1, fucking great. Top of the line A tier. Metal Gear Solid 2, haven't played it yet, but I have it, so I will soon. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, fucking, where are you? I'll put it above Elden Ring, but only because I've actually beaten Snake Eater, unlike Elden Ring. Metal Gear Solid 5, a whole lot of fun. So great. I'll put it just behind the original. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, I'll put it top of the line A tier. The memes around Metal Gear Rising, perfect. Devil May Cry 1, lower A tier. Nah, upper B tier. Devil May Cry 2, just barely above Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 3, I said in my best and worst game of every year of my life series that this was the worst game of the year it came out, and while I have warmed up to it, it's still not amazing. I put it above Assassin's Creed 1 in C tier. Devil May Cry 4. This is one of the games that my opinion on it switches around all the time. It's whatever. I put it above 3. Devil May Cry 3 in C tier. Devil May Cry 5, middling A tier. It's great. Great. So much fun. It's funny. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, haven't played it yet. I don't know why I haven't. Dead by Daylight, oh my god. I don't know how people think this is fun. It's not. It's more fun than Modern Warfare 3, but it is just not fun. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I'm not super into Dragon Ball, which is probably why I'm not super into this game, but it's fun. I'll put in B tier wherever, it doesn't really matter. Days Gone, oh my god. Underrated, but also not amazing. It's fun. I put it lower A tier. Yeah, lower A tier. Back of the line A tier, but still A tier. Okay. Alright. We're going to get back to Far Cry 3, A tier. Voss is awesome. Played by Michael Mando, who is great in Better Call Saul. Fucking great. There's nothing I can say about it that hasn't already been said. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It's fine. Not as good as Far Cry 3. I'll put top of the line B tier. Lower A tier. Far Cry 4, the one I played the least of all the Far Cry games, but you know, I like it. I'll put it in middle B tier for fairness, above Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, that's fine. Far Cry 5, probably actually my favorite, but I can't in good conscience put it above Far Cry 3. So I will put it behind Far Cry 3. Where are you, damn it? Move, damn it. Far Cry New Dawn. Alright. C tier. It's lower C tier. It's not fun. If you want to play a good Far Cry game set in the same setting, play Far Cry 5. Far Cry 6, I had such high hopes for this. Giancarlo Esposito being in it, fucking great. And he was great in this. He was great, but the game itself was lackluster. I'll put it upper C tier. Move, damn you. Alright, we're getting to the good shit now. Doom, the original one from 1993. I know I've been saying, can't fairly judge the originals because it's the first, and the first is where they make all the mistakes. Doom 1993 is fucking awesome. I'm just going to toss it in there. I can't, it doesn't matter. Just Doom, right there. Sit. Doom 2, also great. I'd actually think it's better than the original Doom, so I'll just barely put it above Doom. Doom 64, also great. I put it above Doom 2. Alright, and Doom 3. I called it the worst of its year in my best and worst video. I still think it's the worst of its year, but I don't think it's awful. So I will just put it in low C tier. Doom 2016, A tier. I'll put it above Doom 64. It's great. I think it's a little... I'll go as far to say that it's underrated. Doom Eternal, better than Doom 2016. Doom games just get better and better, but don't pay attention to 3. Super excited for Doom Dark Ages, but moving on, I know what I said, I won't include original games and their remaster, but that is an exception for Mafia. Mafia, the original, it's fine. Again, can't judge the original too harshly. Lower B tier. Mafia, the Definitive Edition, holy fuck, S tier. Mafia 2, S tier. And Mafia 3, top A tier. Not as good as Mafia 1 and 2, or Mafia Definitive Edition and Mafia 2, but still, it's fucking great. Amazing stories. Love how they depicts crime and whatever. Different types of crime from different types of eras. Madden 25. I own it. I played it once, and my dad has played it a lot. My dad, he liked it. Or he didn't play it a lot, but he played it more than me. So I'll just put it in haven't played, just because I really can't tell you what it's like. I know I own it. I can't remember playing it, but I know I've played it. Whatever. Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, F tier, because I don't like Force Awakens. I'm just kidding. Really, it's D tier. Better than Odyssey, certainly. Lego DC Supervillains, F tier, only because when I did try playing it, it glitched out and would not let me progress further. I can't believe that's a problem. Alright, Injustice, Gods Among Us. Among Us. I put it in middling A tier, upper middle A tier. Same, actually Injustice 2 I will put near the top for A tier. Because it's fun, it's fun. I don't really like the leveling system for the different, I'll put it lower A tier. Like I said, I cannot make up my mind on a lot of things. Infamous, Second Son, holy moly, great, good. It's the only Infamous game I've played. So much fun. A tier, doesn't matter really where I put it. Killing Floor 2, it was the first game I got because of PlayStation Plus. I played it with my uncle a lot. It was good, it was fun, whatever. I put it in middle B tier. Lego Batman 3 Beyond, holy shit, greatest video game of all time. I'm just kidding. But it's not bad. It's fun for a Lego game. Whatever. Homefront the Revolution, overrated, lower B tier. Lego Jurassic World, it was fun. Like, you got to play Lego versions of all the Jurassic Park games. It's literally the Lego Jurassic Park version of the Skywalker Saga, which should be coming up. Just Cause 3. If you want to play Cocaine the video game, play Just Cause 3. It's high energy. It's fun. A lot of fun. Nothing crazy, but great. Lego Marvel Superheroes. I remember getting this, buying this, and not liking it. So we'll just put a lower C tier because it's a Lego game. How bad can it be? Life is Strange. I remember liking it when I first played it, but I was like 11 when I played it. And 11-year-olds are stupid. So playing it recently, so overrated. Characters are awful. I hate Chloe. Chloe's awful. Max is also awful. Literally, I wanted Chloe to be murdered. I killed Chloe at the end of the game. Or I didn't kill her, but I didn't save her or whatever. I let her die at the end of the game. So, low D tier. Human Fall Flat. That's a lot of fun. I hear it's much more fun in co-op, but I've never played it in co-op. So yeah, upper B tier. Okay, now we have Out of Ammo, which is a VR game that I got for free, and it was fun. Low graphics, but good graphics do not mean a good game. It's fun. It's fun. If you got a VR, I think I got it for free. I can't remember. If I didn't get it for free, then it wasn't a lot of money. It's fun. Holy moly, now we are entering the highest grossing franchise of all time, Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon Red, which, again, it's unfair. You can't fairly rank the original, but I'll put it in lower A tier because it's fun. Pokemon Yellow is just different enough for me to rank separately, but it's about the same. It's still the same. Pokemon Crystal, A tier. I'm not going to bore you with all these. I'm just going to blow by them because really, Pokemon is Pokemon. All the games have their good things, and they are good. They're the exact same type of good, but differently. I don't know if that makes any sense. Pokemon Emerald, however, I will put in S tier. Pokemon Emerald is my favorite Pokemon game. It's so much fun. The music is great. The new Pokemon are great. I think it is the last Pokemon game to add 100 more Pokemon from the last game. And the Pokemon they add are pretty good. Pokemon Fire Red, I will also put an S tier because, yes, it is a remake of Red, but it is a remake that is better. S tier. Pokemon Platinum, I will put it in upper A tier because I like the music, I like the Pokemon, I like the story, yada yada yada. Pokemon Heart Gold, I will also put around that same spot because I like it more than Crystal because it's a remake of Gold and Silver, yada yada yada. Crystal is a. If you don't know Pokemon, if you know Pokemon, you know what I mean. If you don't know Pokemon, you have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. Hell, if you know Pokemon, you still probably have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. Pokemon White, it has the best story of the game. I will put it in S tier. Of any of them. Pokemon Black 2, which, like, it is a sequel to White, but it's a different version, yada yada. If you know Pokemon, you know what I'm talking about. S tier. It is a continuation of White and Black. But I like Zekrom. Zekrom is the black Pokemon on White, on the white cover of White, but you get. It makes no sense if you don't know what I'm talking about. Pokemon Y was the first Pokemon I had played in a very long time. And I like it. It's fine. I'll just put it lower A tier. Omega Ruby is a remake of Ruby and Sapphire, similar to Emerald, sort of. Sun, Pokemon Sun, I didn't like it. I didn't hate it. I know a lot of people like it. I don't. I'm just gonna put it in B tier. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It was the first Pokemon game on the Switch, for the Switch, I think. And it was good. It was interesting. I found it interesting how you didn't battle the wild Pokemon and you just had to catch them and gain XP, and the Pokemon in your party would get XP for it. I thought it was fun. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'll put it right next to Let's Go. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Because it's whatever. I didn't hate it. I did skip the next Pokemon games. They're the mainstream Pokemon games. Mainline Pokemon games. Scarlet and Violet. But I did play the games, the sort of spin-off game, Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I liked. I'll put it up with the other Pokemon games in B tier. Then you got Pokemon Ranger Shadow of Omnia, which is very fun. It's funny. It is so funny. And again, if you're funny, I'll like you. Now, we are entering the Sonic games. Oh my god, protect your eyes from the fan base. Your eyes and ears, cover them. Pokemon Adventure. Is good. It's good. Adventure 2, I know is better, but I have not played it. Sonic and the Black Knight. This is not fair because I played it so much as a little kid. Now I don't have it anymore, or I don't know where it is anymore. And I know a lot of people don't like it. I remember loving it. So I will just put it in upper B tier because fuck you. Sonic Colors. I played it on the DS. I liked it. But looking back on it, I see why people don't like it. I'll put it in middle B tier. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Okay, I want to keep moving faster, but we keep coming across games I like. Grand Theft Auto 3. Again, it's not the first Grand Theft Auto, but it's the first of this era. It's fine for what it is, but it suffers purely from the fact that the games that come after it are better. So I'll put it in middle B tier. Vice City is an S tier game. So is San Andreas. So is Grand Theft Auto 4, and so is Grand Theft Auto 5. What can I say about any of these games that have not already been said a million, bajillion, quadrillion times before? They are funny, they are entertaining, they tell good stories, they got interesting, or at the very least, funny characters. Even the characters you're supposed to hate are still funny, are still interesting. Yeah, it's good. The whole Grand Theft Auto series is great. So like I said, Grand Theft Auto 3, B tier, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, and Grand Theft Auto 5 are S tiers. Sorry, 3. I know you're great. I love you for what you are. And what you are is mid. God of War 3, oh my goodness. I'll put it somewhere in middle A tier. It's great for what it is. It's the final God of War game. I've not played the first two, but I know it's good. I know they're good. But really, I only love God of War 3 for so much because it gives us God of War 2018, which is S tier. Absolutely. There's never a doubt in anyone's mind that it would be S tier. And Ragnarok. I think Ragnarok is better than God of War 2018. It's fucking great. I am comfortable if they never make another God of War game. I am fine. God of War Ragnarok is a good ending. Valhalla, did you guys play the DLC? God of War Valhalla? So good. So great. The true perfect ending. God of War Egypt, I know it sounds like fun, but we don't need it. Because this is a good ending for Kratos. Helldivers 2. It's one of those games, another game, kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, where I saw everyone talking about it. I was like, I'll check it out. And holy fucking moly, it's so much fun. I'll put it right there, A tier. LA Noire, one of the greatest stories Rockstar has ever told. One of the most, easily the most mature story Rockstar has ever told. I'll put it top of the line, A tier. Story's great, but no, yeah, story's great. It's all just great, but it's nothing like as mind-blowing to be an S tier. Alright, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. It's a lot of fun. Like, I played the Lego games when I was younger. I don't know if I ever owned them. I'm pretty sure I've always just rented them out, and I had friends who have had them, and it's fun. I like Star Wars. I like Legos. Or I liked Legos. I'm not really into them now, but you know what I mean. Middle A tier. Horizon Zero Dawn. Or Horizon. No, yeah, Zero Dawn. It's fine. A little overrated. It's not that good. It's fun. I put it middle B tier. Horizon Forbidden West. This is funny because I bought the version of the PlayStation 5 that came with Forbidden West totally free, and I haven't played it. I just look at it and I am not interested. Lonely Mountains Downhill. It was another game free on PlayStation Plus, so technically I own it since I downloaded it. Can you really own something that you can't physically hold? Technically, it's fun. I call it the Dark Souls of biking games. It's a little difficult, but it's fun. It's fun. It's just fun. The Last of Us. Obviously, S tier. Naughty Dog. They make good games. I don't own Last of Us 2. If I did own it, you know exactly where I'd put it. But The Last of Us 1, looking at it by itself, it should have been by itself. We should have gotten The Last of Us, and then they just should have left it alone. But they didn't. And let's move on. Gun Club VR. Again, I don't have a VR anymore, but this is fun. Gun Club, I like guns. Guns are cool. Guns are objectively cool. Don't let the libtards tell you differently. Hell Let Loose. Very fun. It is the World War II battlefield, I would call it. Purely multiplayer, but, you know, it's still fun. I'll put it lower A tier, just because it's fun. PTSD simulator, some people call it, which, that makes sense. Hi-Fi Rush, I haven't played a lot of it, but from what I have played, I like. So I'll just put it upper B tier for now, just out of fairness. I haven't played a lot of it. Hogwarts Legacy. I know there was a whole thing about it People boycotting it because J.K. Rowling is transphobic and whatnot. People supporting it just to own those people. I was kind of one of those people. But I didn't pre-order it or anything. I saw that people actually genuinely liked it and played it. It was fine, but nothing to really write home about. Lego Avengers. Man, I can hardly even fucking remember this game. I know it's like MCU, Marvel, up to Age of Ultron, and that's fine. That's fun. Lower B tier. Jurassic World Evolution, cool concept. Running your own Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. It's fine. Upper B tier, right about there. Yeah, sure, that sounds fine. Ghost Runner is one of those games that doesn't really get talked about a lot, and it's good. It's good for what it is. But when playing this, I was like, man, I could be playing Cyberpunk right now. So I stopped playing this and started playing Cyberpunk. It's fine. Upper B tier. I know the sequel came out recently, and I bet it's good. Jurassic World Evolution 2. Somehow worse because they just complicated it. They just complicated what was perfectly fine. And again, it's okay, but not as good as the first one. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay, I know I've played it. Because when I look at it on my PlayStation store, on my PlayStation library, it'll tell you have played this for multiple hours. But for the life of me, I can't remember playing it. I cannot remember playing it. I know I've played it, but I can't remember any sort of part of it at all. So, just out of total fairness, I'm going to put it in haven't played, even though I know I've played it. Or maybe not remembering playing it at all when I know I've played it is a testament to its quality. Maybe it's not good. I don't know, because I don't remember playing it. Okay. Oh, here are some other games that can go directly into S tier. Red Dead Redemption 1 and Red Dead Redemption 2 are the greatest 1-2 punch knockout whatever in gaming. The stories are great. John and Arthur are the greatest characters ever made. John was already good in Red Dead 1, but he was made better in Red Dead 2. I know a lot of people didn't really like the John Marston part of Red Dead 2. I think you're fucking crazy, because I love that part. But yeah, Red Dead 2, Red Dead 1, I don't know what I can say about it that hasn't already been said. Fucking amazing. Okay, moving on. We got Hitman. Hitman from the original trilogy. I haven't played anything before this. What was this? This was like 2015, I think. It doesn't matter. I like it. Actually, nah. I'm going to put Hitman 1, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3 from this recent trilogy into lower A tier because I played them. They are fun. They are fun. If you are fun and just mind-numbing and okay, I will like you. If I can have a good time playing you, I will like you. Okay, come on. Man, my computer is so damn slow. So damn buggy. Oh my god. Okay. Multiverses. This is pretty recent. It just had its full release like a couple weeks ago, I think. And I've only been playing it for the first time recently, and it's fun. My friend Aiden has played this more than I have on my PlayStation. So that's something. It's fine. It's a little overrated. It's just another Smash Bros. Wannabe. We'll get to Smash Bros., but I'll put it in middling B tier. Okay, Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. Fucking great. I'll put it middle A tier. Spider-Man Miles Morales, I know what you think. You're going to put it in B tier and not A tier because you're racist. Really? I think it's just because it's not interesting. It's Miles. It's sort of... It is what we were waiting for. It's pretty much a copy-paste of, like, the city and the landscape. There are some improvements, but man, my mind just tells me it's not as good as the first one. I'll tell you what's better than the first one though. The second one. The second one I will put above the first one. I think, yeah, it's all right. It's just barely better than the first one, I think. But I have no faith. If they make another one, I'm not going to play it. I'm just not interested. Marvel's Avengers, holy moly, F tier. Because I don't like live service. I played it, fucking hated it. Did not like the story, did not like the characters. I do not like waiting more than a year for major updates to the game, major character additions to a game. I don't like it. Give me the characters within weeks of the game releasing, and we're good. Like WWE 2K24, I'll talk about it later, but it is just so annoying waiting almost a year for every character to be released. I think that's annoying. Minecraft. Holy fucking shit. Where else can I put it except S tier, near the top? It is one of the most important games ever made because it's a game that fucking everyone loves. Everyone agrees that, yeah, this game is great. This game is amazing. It's so much fun. It's fun to play with friends. It's fun to play online. It's fun to play by yourself. It's fun to play mods with. It's fun to play on servers. It's fun to play. You got them little communities. It's just amazing. Melty Blood type Lumina. I only played this because the Neko Arc cat is in it. And because the Neko Arc cat is in it, I'll put it top of the line S tier. I'm just kidding. All in all, the game's fine. I'll put it lower B tier only because I haven't played that much of it. Mass Effect. I can already say S tier, even though I have not beaten it. You can criticize me all you want, putting in S tier but not beating it, but I played a vast majority of it. I'm closing in on the end. It is great. Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, they are in line, I promise. I am told Mass Effect 2 is much better, but I have not played it yet. But, I'll get there, and I'm sure I will like them. Alright, then we have a game that is a couple years old now, Maneater. It's an indie game. You play as a shark, and it's fun. It's fun. But it gets repetitive. Jerry from Rick and Morty is the narrator of the game, which that's funny. I don't like Rick and Morty, but that's whatever. I'll put a middling B tier. It's fine. It's on PlayStation Plus. Get it if you want. Blah, 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 blah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. I like this game. I like this game a lot. Because it is a beat 'em up. It's one of those classic arcade beat 'em up games. And I think that's unbelievably good. I think it's fun. I like it. I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'll put it lower B tier. I'll put it behind Hitman 3. It's fun. A lower A tier, I mean. Yeah. NBA 2K23, first NBA game I've played. I don't like it. It's probably just a matter of taste. I just don't like it. Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate. It's fine. It's one of those games where, I think the build-up was much better than the execution. I hear Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is the best one, which maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't played it. Oh my god. Fighting game. It is not only the greatest Mortal Kombat game, but Mortal Kombat 9 is one of the best fighting games ever. It's the best. It is the best fighting game. So good. The story's great. The roster's great. I remember having fun playing multiplayer. Crypt was fun. Challenges were fun. Towers were fun. It's just great. It is unbelievably good. Mortal Kombat X is also good. Not as good, but still good. I have a lot of I've played this a lot. It is the one all my friends have. We've played it. It's fun. It is just fun. Right there. Mortal Kombat 11, I think is not as good. I'll put it lower A tier. But you know, it is fine. It's fine. Mortal Kombat 1, on the other hand, I liked it. I put it lower B tier only because it is fucking huge. It takes up so much space when it doesn't need to. The story is okay, but I don't like where a lot of the things go. It's fine. It is an okay Mortal Kombat game. If you can, just play Mortal Kombat 9 and X and 11. Because I think that is a good trilogy of Mortal Kombat games to play. 9, 10, 11. It is the beginning, middle, and ending of a good trilogy for that universe. Soul Calibur 6. Again, not awful, but not great. So, C tier. Motocross versus ATV Legends. I mean, I like dirt bikes. I like four-wheelers. I like side-by-sides. I've ridden those types of vehicles pretty much my entire life. So that's probably why I like this game. It's whatever. Mortal Shell is one of those Soulsborne games that if you told me that this was a Soulsborne game, I would believe you. If you told me that FromSoft made it, I'd believe you. But it's not. It's not great. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Sims 4. The Sims is a game that women like because women like controlling people. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have a bit of a cold. But moving on, Rec Room is a VR game. It's fine. I remember liking it. I only ever really played paintball on it, and paintball was fun. So I will put it in B tier. Players Unknown Battlegrounds. It can't compare to Fortnite. I know it. I'm pretty sure it came first. But Fortnite just fucking blew it out of the water, and PUBG just hasn't been the same since. All right, moving into the next big franchise, Super Mario Bros. The original one on the NES. My mom owns it. It's great. It's again, it's the first, or it's not the first one. It's not technically Mario Bros. Is the first one, not Super Mario Bros. But yeah, it's amazing. Same goes for Super Mario Bros. 2. It is also amazing. I will put it right up here besides Super Mario Bros. 1. Not in front of, though. Respect for the original. Super Mario Bros. 3, however, I think is better than the first two. I will put it upper A tier, right behind Metal Gear Solid 5. I just remember having so much more fun playing this. This is the one that I always wanted to play. This is the one where you, like, one of the power-ups you can get is just sitting in a boot, right? I love that. I love it. Got Dr. Mario, which I was never a huge fan of, so I'll put it in lower B tier. I understand how important it is to Mario as a character, but I just didn't like it. Super Mario World. Probably my actual favorite Mario game. I put it above 3. Super Mario Bros. 3. Mario 64. Oh, no. This is my favorite Mario game. This is undoubtedly my favorite Mario game. Holy moly. It is great. It's the definitive Mario game. Super Mario Sunshine. I had a lot of fun playing this as a kid. I have a lot of fun playing it now on my Switch. And it's good. It's real good. Super Mario Galaxy. Another one of those where I got onto it as a kid. And then as an adult, I play it, and it's still good. It's still really good. New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. This is probably the Mario game that I've played the most, but it's not my favorite. Still great though. Yeah, I'll put it above Galaxy. Actually, it kind of makes me feel dirty doing that. New Super Mario Bros. 2, like it for the same reasons. Not as good as the other Mario games, but you know, it's Mario. It's Mario. You shouldn't have a problem playing with Mario. Wait, no, not B tier, A tier, low A tier, but still A tier. Mario Kart for the DS. This game is probably the Mario game I've had the most fun playing with friends, because I remember me and my friends would play this on our DSs on the way to school, and we would always say, "Oh, Dry Bones is the best." I don't know if Dry Bones actually was the best, but we believed he was. So upper A tier. Uh, Mario and Sonic for the uh, Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. I had so much fun playing this as a kid. A lot of fun. I'll put it in middle A tier, right behind the original Super Mario Bros. Games. Then we got Duck Hunt, which technically Duck Hunt and Super Mario Bros. How I'm ranking them came on the same K cartridge. It was one of those. But Duck Hunt is great. I'll put it right up there with Super Mario Bros. It's great for what it was and when it came out. Tetris is Tetris is the most important game of all time. It was like the first like mainstream music with colors game. I think it's the second most selling most unit moved for games. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think I'm losing it. It's very late. I should go to bed soon. All right. Three Dead games in a row. We got Dead Island, which I think is overrated. I put it lower B tier. It's not bad. I'd recommend it still if you haven't played it, just to check it out. Dead Rising, the original. I also put that in B tier, but higher up because it's fun. It's funny. Again, my rankings might contradict some of themselves. But then we got Dead Space, which holy shit, S tier. My favorite horror game, I think. Yeah, no, it's my favorite horror game. Oh no, Resident Evil 4 is my favorite horror game, but Dead Space is just a little behind it. Then we got Dante's Inferno. Great. I think this is the game that did it in. It's one of those games where it's kind of like a Devil May Cry, where like you kill the guys, they drop points, pick them up, you kind of run around with it. You gotta just compare them to see what I mean, but I'll put it lower A tier. We got Sifu, which came out a few years ago, a bunch of fun. It is Dark Souls for Japanese people. Alright, I know Dark Souls was made by Japanese people, but whatever. Sifu's fun, middle A tier. Sniper Elite 4. I put it and 5 in upper B tier. I purchased 4, and then I got 5 through PlayStation Plus. They're both fun. The only things I really remember, missions from them I really remember, are the ones where you kill Hitler, but those are DLC. Then there's Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. That's a mouthful of a name. This is one of those games where it's another game where I compare it to another. I can't help but compare it to another game, which is Sniper Elite. I play this Sniper Ghost Warrior, and I just think, man, I could be playing Sniper Elite right now. So I stop it and start playing Sniper Elite. We got Saints Row 2. I put it upper A tier because it's funny, it's fun, it's good for its time. I try not to allow whether or not a game is dated to tamper with my judging. Saints Row the Third, I think, is a little overrated. It's not bad, but I put it upper top of the line B tier. Then we got Saints Row 2022. Holy fuck. It was so bad it killed not only the franchise, but the studio itself. Oh my god. Awful writing, awful characters, super buggy, so very buggy. It sucks that people lost their job because of it. But game developers, look at Saints Row 2022 and do not let that happen. Paladins, I can't even remember playing it. I know I've played it. Again, it's kind of like a... Man, I'm sure it's fine, but never played it. Overwatch, somehow more embarrassing than the Panty Hunter game. It's not bad, but I'll put it right there. Okay, Donkey Kong 64. We got... I did not play it as much as Super Mario 64, which a lot of people compare it to. And I hear people like it. I remember liking it a lot. But I'm right there. Right there sounds good. Alright, we are almost there. We're almost there, almost there, almost there. The Escapists. B tier, I remember liking it. It's fun. I remember it also got a Walking Dead DLC. Which, like, that's cool. Payday 2. I never played it a lot. And what I have played I liked, but it's not the crazy good game that a lot of people say it is to me. Session. To those who don't know, it's a newer skateboarding game. And again, it's a game where I play it and I'm like, man, I could be playing Skate 3 right now. Oh my god, I didn't include Skate 3 on this list. Oh man, I knew games would slip through the cracks. To those who are just now at this point, just know Skate 3 would be S tier. Okay, oh my god. Watch Dogs. Oh, S tier, S tier, S tier. Move, damn you. My computer is so slow. But yes, Watch Dogs is S tier. Great story. Aiden Pierce is one of my favorite characters in gaming. Probably in my top 5, I would say. Watch Dogs is probably in my top 5 video games of all time. Probably. I know some people think it's not great. I think it's amazing. We got Watch Dogs 2, which is so much worse. It's not bad, but it's just that it's so much worse. Worse is not bad. Bad is bad, but worse is not. Like, something can be worse than another thing, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Watch Dogs 2, it isn't bad. It's just so much lesser in quality. Watch Dogs Legion, however, is bad. I saw the whole discourse around Watch Dogs Legion. It's going in F tier. It being so awful. And I was like, okay, there's no way it's that bad. So one day when it was on sale, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll buy it. I'll see what's going on. I have some money that I can spend. Oh my god. I will never doubt the internet gaming community again. Because, yeah, Watch Dogs Legion is fucking awful. It is just... It's so buggy. So boring. Oh my god. The worst thing that anything can be is boring. That's the worst thing something can be. Something that's just not entertaining. Spec Ops The Line, however, is very entertaining. Oh my god. My computer. I need a new one. I put it in upper A tier. It is so good. It's a PTSD the game. Goat Simulator, so much fun. So much mind-numbing fun. It's funny. It's just fun. There's literally no other way to describe Goat Simulator other than fun. Alright, we're in the WWE games. WWE 13. I like quite a bit because it goes over my favorite era of wrestling, the Attitude Era. And then just the actual gameplay itself, it's fun. It's fun. 2K14. It is notorious for being 30 years of WrestleMania. We are up to 40 years now. 40 years of WrestleMania. I'll put it right above WWE 13. Oh, and a side note, at the very end of the 30 Years of WrestleMania mode, you get to fight The Undertaker in a mode called Beat the Streak, where you gotta beat The Undertaker. Undertaker in that is not talked about enough for being one of the hardest bosses in gaming. That is one of the hardest fights I have ever had to do. It is so hard. I had to switch characters like 15 different times before I beat him. Good God. Very fun. 2K16, I got the Xbox 360 version of it. I hear the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version is better because you have the career mode. But it's fun. Steve Austin is in my top 3 favorite wrestlers of all time, and I got to go over his career in it. It's not as good as 13 and 14, but it's not bad either. I'll just put it just behind 14. Because I like wrestling. I like wrestling. I'm a little biased towards it. WWE 2K22 was the first WWE game I played in a really long time, and I like it. Rey Mysterio is great. He got his mode. You got the you got his story mode. Then you got the story mode where you make your own character, where you get to bounce around between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. It's so cool. I'll put it lower A tier. Then we got WWE 2K23. Probably the wrestling game that I've played the most, despite it being pretty new. I'll put it right above 2K22. You got John Cena's story. You got the Mirai story. It's good. It's fun. Then we got 2K24, which I am personally annoyed with for it not being different enough. First of all, it marketed itself as 40 years of WrestleMania when you only have 20 WrestleMania matches to play. It's not great. That's just all I'm going to say. It's fun. It's fun enough. But if you have 2K22 or 2K23 and don't have 2K24, don't get 2K24. We're almost there. Oh my god, I can taste it. I can taste the finish line. Okay, we got WWF Warzone for the Nintendo 64. It's good. It's very good. Of the N64 wrestling games, I haven't played a lot of them, but it's good. Stone Cold Steve Austin's on the cover. How bad can it be? But then we got WWF No Mercy, which a lot of people call the greatest WWE game of all time. And I understand why they would say that, because it was the best for when it came out, and it still holds up to this day. I'll put it right up there with the 2K games, 2K14, 13, and 16, because it's good. It is good. We got Until Dawn, which is great. Man, what's the name of the studio? I'm pretty sure this is the same studio that made Until Detroit Become Human. And that game's great. You got Outer Worlds. This game is made by the people who made New Vegas, which is my favorite video game of all time. So you'd think I'd like it, but really, it's just mid. They banked too hard off of it being, we made New Vegas, so this game is going to be awesome. And I believed them, and it was mid. Rainbow Six Siege is another game that I believe is mid. It's fun when I play it with friends, but by myself, I don't like it. The Forest, another game where fun when I play it with friends, but normally it's just okay. Okay, Elder Scrolls Morrowind. I put it in B tier only because it's so much older and it can't compare. Oblivion is my favorite Elder Scrolls game. I put it upper A tier, and then Skyrim, I believe, is overrated. I will put it in middle. I will put it right behind Morrowind just to make people mad. Okay, this is one of those things where it's a collection of games, and I'm including the entire collection because I'm not going to go through every single game and rank them differently. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection is good. It's all the different versions of 1, 2, and 3. It's fun. If you want to play those older games, get this. It's good. It is fun. Then we got Street Fighter V, which is also fun. It is So much fun. I'm running out of words to say I like it. It is fun. I like how each character's got their own story. The graphics are good. But then there's Street Fighter 6, which is my favorite Street Fighter game. Or except for Street Fighter 3. I think Street Fighter 3 is better, but I'm not ranking it by itself. Street Fighter 6 is a whole hell of a lot of fun. It's got such an interesting story mode where you make your own character and you got to go to each character and learn their style of fighting. Star Wars Battlefront, the Classic Collection. Now, I was going to rank each one individually. I got the Classic Collection and I played it, and I thought it was fine. But then I saw so many people be so disappointed in it, and I heard that it is not like the originals at all. It is somehow worse than the originals. So just out of fairness and out of respect for the originals and what they mean to everyone else, I will put this in lower B tier because I had fun, but I know it's not the original. Star Wars Battlefront 2017, I will put right behind there as something that it's not good. Star Wars Battlefront 2, yeah, it used loot boxes, but it's also the reason that loot boxes aren't allowed anymore. I don't know. It's fun. I will put it right there in upper middle B tier. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is amazing. It's an amazing story, though I am kind of getting sick and tired of, oh, this Jedi actually survived Order 66. Super Star Wars for the NES. It is very hard. It's annoyingly hard. So I will put it in lower B tier just because I'm salty. UFC 5 is a game that I'm actually... I like it. I will put it in upper B tier. Sure thing, because it's fun. If you like UFC, you'll like this game. Alright, The Walking Dead Telltale. I will put this up in S tier. It is so good. Lee is one of my favorite characters in gaming. Clementine is another one of my favorite characters in gaming. Kenny is another one of my favorite characters in gaming. It has such good characters. It tells such a good story. Season 1 and Season 2 are going in S tier because they are just so damn good. Season 3 will be going, or The New Frontier as it is called, will be going in B tier because, man, you cannot give me 2 games of Clementine and then just hit me with, oh, here's this random family who are already in the apocalypse. Clementine is a side character again. Or now, she was kind of a main character. She was a main character in Season 1. She was the main character in Season 2. Now she's just a side character in Season 3. I don't like that. Season 4 is already better than 3 because it's back to Clementine being a main character, but it's just not as good as Season 1 and 2. Middle A tier, it's fine. A lot of the side characters in this are annoying. I kind of feel like it all just should have ended with Season 2. But, it's fine. The Walking Dead Survival Instinct is, I am not joking, I play it up because I know it makes one of my friends salty and other people salty, but I genuinely love The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. I know people don't like it. I know people hate it. I love it. For the memes and because I actually like it. Thigh Mesa is another game where it is a Soulsborne game, but, it's fine. I will put it in middle B tier, right above Morrowind. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Oh my god, I'm so close. Super Hot is great. Super Hot is so much fun. Me and my friends will, or not so much, we will just say super hot every once in a while. It's fun. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is amazing. It is so good. It is the definitive Super Smash Bros. Game. I have played the other ones. I own none of them, so they're not on this, but it's good. Stranded Deep. I am so fucking terrified of the ocean, but this one is kind of mid when it comes to being just a survival game. Subnautica. Again, I am super fucking terrified of the ocean, and this does that great. So lower 8 here. Uno. I have Uno, you fucking dick. I do. Uno. I feel weird about including this because Uno is a real life game that I like. It's fun when you play with friends, so I will just put it in lower 8 here. Twisted Metal is another. I can hardly judge it because it's the first one, yada yada yada. So I will put it in lower B tier. And then I will put Twisted Metal Black in upper A tier. Like, these are all rankings are all just coming to my mind randomly. I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. The Division 2 is not great. It's not good. I don't like it. My friend told me the first one was awesome, and I didn't play the first one. I played the Division 2 because it was on sale for $2. So I got it, and I didn't like it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, like the collection 1 and 2 remakes and whatever, it's one of those things where, like, again, even though I didn't include it, because I forgot to, I was playing this and thinking, man, I could be playing Skate 3 right now. It's not bad, but, it's not Skate 3. X Defiant is very new. I think it's the newest game that I am ranking, and I like it. I've only played so much, and it's fine. So yeah, I will put it in middle B tier, and we will just see how it goes from here. Okay, I just stopped recording for a little bit, take a little break. We're at South Park, The Stick of Truth. Yeah, man, again, South Park is great. Have you ever seen South Park? If you like South Park, you're gonna fucking love this game. Where did it go? Man, I don't know what the fuck is happening anymore. I'll put in upper A tier. My computer is so unbelievably slow. South Park, The Fractured But Whole. It took me an embarrassingly long time to get that joke. But still, it's great. It changes up the gameplay a little bit, but not in a bad way, in my opinion. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. Great. Put it in middle A tier. Same goes for Uncharted 2, A Thief's End. Oh, wait, no, A Thief's End is 4. But still, Uncharted 2 will go right next to Uncharted 1. Uncharted 3, I have not played yet. I got the little collection thing, so I will get to it soon. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. It was actually the first game I ever played on the PlayStation. Ever. So, yeah, it's got a little nostalgic for me. I'll put it right there. And looking back on it, it was just a good game. It was a good game in general. Alright, Tekken 2. It's one of those games, again, it's so old that it's hard to judge it fairly by today's standards, but I like it. So, it's good enough. So I'll put it in middle B tier. Tekken 7 is much better. I mean, it got fucking Negan in it, so how can it not be good? Man, are there more in A tier than there are in B tier? Man, I put more games in A tier than in B tier, huh? I never would have thought that. The Witcher 3, fucking S tier, man. Oh my god. I don't even need to explain it. I don't think I need to explain it. Evil Dead the game, better than Dead by Daylight. I'll put it in lower A tier. Undertale. Oh my gosh. I know the fan base can be cringe at times. I know the fan base can be cringe pretty much all the time, but Undertale is genuinely such a good game. I'll put it at the top of A tier. I can't in my right mind put it in S tier, but still, man, Undertale is good. It's genuinely good. Just ignore the fan base and it's good. Postal Redux, whatever the fuck. The remake, the remaster of Postal 1. Very good. Very, very good. I'll put it in A tier. It's one of those games that's kind of a little too edgy. Like, it tried to be edgy. That was the point of it. But it is good. It turned out okay. Postal 2 is one of the funniest video games I've ever played in my life. I will put it near the top of A tier. Pizza Tower is pretty good. Pretty popular for a while. I still haven't beaten it, but I liked it a lot. The music is great, so I'll put it in lower A tier. Roblox, does this even count? Because Roblox is what you make of it, but I count it, and I think of all the good times I had on it when I was younger, and it just calls me to put it in A tier. The original Team Fortress, lower B tier. Like, again, you can't judge it fairly because it's the first one, yada, yada, yada. Team Fortress 2, upper B tier, exact opposite ends of the spectrum for that tier. Like I think it's a little overrated, but, it's not bad. Half-Life, good. It's good. It's really, really good. And so is Half-Life 2, which I put right next to the original Half-Life. Man, if only there was a third game in order to, wrap them all together, finally wrap it in a nice, neat little bow. If only. The Last Stand Legacy Collection. This is one of those games where it was a Flash game. You probably played it when it was free on like Newgrounds or something. And then when they ended Flash, it got made into its own actual game on Steam, and it's good. It's really good. Or it's good for Flash game standards. I think you'd like it. Check it out, because I'm not going to explain it all right now. I'm trying to move through this as quick as possible. Okay, we got Faith, the Unholy Trilogy. I think I made a couple videos on this, and I like it a lot. It's a very good horror game. It kind of takes analog horror, that whole trend, and mixes it into a nice little video game. And I think that's good. I Want to Hug That Gator. I just finished my playthrough on that. It took me way longer than it should have, but I finished it. I put it in upper A tier because it's very, very well written and has amazing characters and is very sweet. And oh my god, why can't I have a dinosaur girlfriend? Like, please, J-Man. Please, J-Man. Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars game. Fucking amazing. I know it's... Man, is it more than 20 years old? Shit, it might be. But I love it. It's one of the greatest RPGs there is. I put it in upper A tier. No, that's bullshit. S tier, S tier, S tier. I don't know what the hell I was even thinking right there. I'm sleep deprived. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. That is another game I am comfortable putting in S tier just because of how good it is, well written. Sam Witwer tells an amazing story on how he got the role of Starkiller. He was doing for his audition, they had him do a scene where he was meditating and Vader talks to him. And he was doing it like super intense, like his face was scrunched up, like he was forcing it. And they did that take like 10 times, and they're like, dude, why do you keep doing it so hard? Because Starkiller wouldn't know how to properly meditate. Vader never would have taught him. Vader never would have taught him how to properly meditate. And I thought, oh my god, man, he was built for this role. Force Unleashed 2 is not as good, but it's still very good, so I'll put it in A tier. Max Payne, I think, yes, well, very old, is still quite good. A tier. Move, damn you. Then we got Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Haven't played it. I have it, sitting in my library. I'll play it someday. Then there's Max Payne 3, which was actually the first Max Payne game I played. And I will put it just ever so slightly, oh man, above the first Max Payne, because I like it quite a bit. We got Sea of Thieves. I'm sure I would have so much more fun playing it if I played it with friends, but I've only ever played it solo, and even then, not a lot of it. So, lower B. Oh my god. We got the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I own all of them. I can only really rank them based off of story. And the story they tell is fucking unbelievable. It's one of the greatest stories ever told. But the actual gameplay, I'll just put them in middle A tier, just to even it out. Same goes for 2, which I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 is my actual favorite of them. We're buffering like a motherfucker right now. Yeah, let's just get them all out of the way super quick. Super quick. Come on. We are so fucking close to being done. Please. Please. I want to go to bed. I'm not even going to edit it. I'm going to edit it tomorrow. Just please. Please, I want to go to bed. Oh, and then there's Pizzeria Simulator, the Five Nights at Freddy's game, which I want to rank separately. I think it is my actual favorite. I completely forgot about it. So I'm just going to put that right there. Still in A tier, but higher than the other before. Portal is S tier. Is one of the greatest games of all time. One of the most... It is my favorite puzzle game, I believe. Yeah. Okay, we are ending it with what is probably one of the most... which is the most iconic franchise. Halo. The Halo series is great. Halo Combat Evolved was the first Halo game I ever played. I put that in upper A tier. Halo 2, I put it just barely above Halo Combat Evolved, the first one. A bit above, but still. Halo 3 is quite... I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't played it. Nor have I played Halo 3 ODST or Halo 4. Oh, no, that's Reach. That's Reach. Halo 4. Yeah, I haven't played them. I got the Halo Master Chief Collection, and I just haven't gotten to them yet. Wait, no, I played a little... Man, forget it. I'm just going to leave it there. Then we got Halo Infinite, which... it's one of those games where it's newer, it got live service, it got fucked over by Battle Pass, and it's just not great. Yeah, Halo Infinite, it's another one of those games where I'm playing it and I'm like, man, I could be playing a much better game. A much better game, like the last game on our list, Halo Reach, which I feel totally justifiable. It is totally justifiable to put in S tier. It is a game where, like, you don't need to play Halo 1, 2, 3, Combat Evolved, or ODST to understand it. You can just totally jump right in. And it is a game where it mastered everything. I cannot believe that they haven't just copy-pasted the gameplay, the leveling system. The story is unmatched in Halo games. Not complicated at all. You're just these Spartans who are like, okay, we need to save these people. We need to evacuate the planet. We need to kill these aliens. It's perfect. And with that, we're done. This took me like 2 hours to record. Oh my god. It's embarrassingly late. So I'm just going to wrap it up and say thank you again for so much for getting me to this milestone. It's I can't even put it into words, probably because I'm just so fucking tired, but thank you so much for all that you have done for me. It truly means the world to me. Every view, every like, every comment, every subscriber, it all means so much to me. It feeds into my unhealthy pipe dream that maybe I can do this as a career one day. I know it's unlikely, but, no harm in trying. So with that being said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It truly means the world to me. So, may God bless you, and please have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.